Now, one of the things that we are seeing coming from Mercedes in China, when we look into their EV cars, apparently as seen on the screen, 12,308 EVs or Mercedes EVs, they are being recalled due to battery fire risk. Some vehicles in the recall have fire risk due to battery reliability control strategy, issues in the battery management system software. So 12,308 Mercedes are being recalled in China, which is something that is not good. I mean, you don't wish to see this from EV cars because it sort of like kills the sentiment of EV cars, right? Making people to be worried what might happen to their EV cars. But with our very own NIO, you will know that this is not an issue at all. In fact, NIO, I do not think that there will ever be a time that they recall their cars based on battery faults. This can never happen to NIO. What they can do is obviously just tell the people that bought NIO cars to just go swipe out their batteries at specific battery swapping stations, and then they go and have a look at those batteries because of the technology that NIO is currently deploying, which is a battery swapping station. Now, you see, battery swapping station, not only does it help or does it bring convenient to those that are under bus or have subscribed to battery as a service, which entails them going to swap the batteries in their car rather than going to charge. But it also helps in instances like this where the batteries are having faults. You just go and swap out. No need to be going back to a service center of NIO and get your battery removed and be checked and all that. There's no need to recall cars because they can just load batteries that don't have issues on the battery swapping station and you just go and swap them out. I mean, over and above this, what I'm telling you, one good thing that battery swapping stations of NIO do, it also benefits the government because it's like the power bank for China, right? And in case of need, they are just able to deploy power back into the grid without even causing unnecessary attention or drama or unnecessary mitigation measures from the government. They just deploy back the power to the grid and help the city and help China as a whole, which this is why battery swapping station is important, right? I mean, when I saw this message or when I saw this this article of saying that Mercedes was recalling 12,308 cars, I was a bit worried, man. But for them, but for NIO, I know we are covered, we are sorted. There's no need to worry, there's no need to panic because there's battery swapping station technology, which this is one of the primary reasons why I invest into NIO and not Lioro. Why I invest into NIO, maybe not Xpeng and other EV competitors, right? Because NIO has got this thing that makes them separate themselves from other EV companies. Battery swapping stations plays a huge role, not only for the NIO investors, not only for the NIO users, but for also the city. So this is an important infrastructure technology that China needs. Not only the NIO users, but also China needs more of these battery swapping stations, which is why they have been willing to help NIO with subsidies, putting money, investing more money for NIO to deploy more of this technology because they realize the kind of potential that it has. Someone was saying battery swapping stations are like power banks. They store energy for you or they store power for you, and in case when it comes a time where you need the power and you don't have backup or alternative, you can go and get power from these battery swapping stations. In case the city, the lights are off, there's no power due to high demand, battery swapping stations are able to deploy back power and everyone gets their lights on again, which is something that is just so great. So yeah, man, I am very worried about those users that will be taking their Mac back because of battery issues. But on the other hand, I am reminded that the company that I own, that I invest in, NIO, it is a company that is expected to do very well because, look, what goes on human psychology is that obviously the more people start realizing the kind of convenience that NIO offers to those that subscribe to battery swapping stations, is the more people will want to buy Neo cars. If they can't afford Neo cars, they will go to Onvo. If they can't afford Onvo, they will go to Firefly, which is very important, and which is why I remain bullish, long and strong onto Neo. So yeah, man, I am very bullish about this, in as much as, yes, it's sad for those users driving their Mercedes, but to the Neo users, this again reminds them what a car, the kind of cars they are owning, they are driving, which the more China realizes the capabilities of battery swapping station, the kind of convenience that it gives, is the more we are going to see a lot of people coming to buy Neo cars, which in the long run, what's going to happen in China is that people are going to buy EV cars that support battery swapping, because they know with battery swapping, it takes away a lot of things. I mean, yes, these cars that Mercedes is recalling, they are still under warranties, I suppose, which is why they're being called back. But knowing that your car is you are going to have to spend maybe a couple of hours to a day or a couple of days without your car as they are trying to solve these issues, it's just so inconvenient, right? But for Neo, there's no need to worry, because if there's such a time when the issues like this exist on Neo's batteries, all they will say is just instruct their users to say, hey, go to battery swapping stations, or go to this designated battery swapping station, or all battery swapping station, deploy back the batteries in your car to get a new one, because, or a new replenished one, because the ones that are in the car, or these types of batteries in their car, are having faults. In fact, what Neo could rather do, all the batteries that they pick up faults, they are going to send messages to the car, and everyone driving a car with a battery with a fault should get a notification on the car, and they know they have to go and swap out the battery and get a new one. This is the kind of convenience that makes me to always want to load the boat onto Neo, because I know this is what makes Neo different. This is what makes Neo to stand out. And this, my friends, it is the one of the reasons why I invest into Neo, because I know no one is doing what they are doing. No EV maker is doing what Neo is doing when it comes to technologies like battery swapping. Yes, they will deploy fast chargers, they will deploy ultra fast chargers that get maybe to as close as charging your car from 0 to maybe 80% in 5 minutes. But let me tell you something. Number one, there's no fast charger globally in this earth that can be fast as Neo battery swapping station, 4th generation, right? There is no charger that can be as fast as 3 minutes. Number two, there is no fast charger that can help you if your battery is to be with fault. You have to take your car to a service station, which, knowing that with Neo, the very same way you are used to swapping, you just go swap out that battery. To me, this ticks the box, man. This is the way it's supposed to be. So I am happy, I am excited. Blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds, the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. Tell me what you think about this. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I will see you on the next one, and God bless you all.